Welcome to Comfort Health number 2. This is the Fluency of martial arts. The reason why I call it that is because martial arts is very repetitive no matter what style you take. A lot of the kicks are very repetitive. Same front round for Taekwondo is the same front round for Kempo. Only minor difference is you're going to put your foot back down without a stop for Kempo, and for Taekwondo, you're going to pop it back, foot down. So Kempo, foot's down. Taekwondo, then your foot's down. Kung Fu, boom, boom, boom. Alright? So you see those three differences of those kicks, and yes, they all were the exact same kick. Now people are going to get on here and say, James, you have no idea what the hell you're doing. And to those people I'm going to say, we have two ways we can solve that. You can show me your style of Taekwondo, I can show you mine. We can talk and demonstrate like men, or we can demonstrate like the assholes that are saying I have no idea what I'm doing. Or like the asshole at Piedmont who tried to delegitimize my martial arts. If you have not fought me, don't delegitimize me. Not that that has anything to do with the video, but I'm just putting that out there because people are going to watch this and people are going to say that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, let's put it to you this way. I've been studying since I was 7 years old. I'm 46. I am not so much as studying as learning after last night with two martial artists that told me I should have been teaching a long time ago, but I was bound by these rules that in my head existed because other people told me that they existed. Moving on. Martial arts repetitively things, capoeira and lambada, they are the exact same martial art. One is from Brazil, one is from Jamaica. Alright? Capoeira is from Brazil, lambada is from Jamaica, but they both start exactly the same. You're gonna jinga. You know, a lot of jingas. You see my hand touch the ground, then you jinga. Here, there's a cartwheel kick in there. My body no longer has the strength to do that shit. But if you're going to combat that with a martial art, specifically a kung fu style, the jinga is here. Some people jinga exceptionally low. Some people jinga midway. Some people just, and it doesn't really like a jingle. Those are the ones you got to worry about because they're jingling at high range, which is unusual. So if they're jingling at high range, they might surprise you, you know. But if they're jingling like mid-range or they're jingling low, then they're setting you up for like some serious awesome shit. Not that the jingle from up here can't set you up for some seriously awesome shit. You just don't know what someone's going to do, so you need to be ready for everything. Now, for kickboxing, American and Thai. Thai is more here, American's more here. So you need to know they're gonna bob and weave up forward. They're gonna go to the side. They're gonna do this kind of thing. So you need to be in your boxing stance. I'm not saying match them, but you know, tag boom, that's be kung fu. Boom boom, that'd be karate. Boom, 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 that would be your taekwondo. A lot of those kicks, your punches, are exactly the same in every single martial art. So it's very repetitive and very fluent. Now, there is from the Jenga, a front cartwheel kick. I am going to attempt it if I can remember it. So, here, there. But you come all the way down and you land in this position, which you probably can't see. So, you land in this position here so that you can turn, kick, here, kick, here, and then you're back into your Jenga. And yes, that looks like shit. So, to combat that, if you're going to use Kung Fu, you're going to get your sway in, your jingling. So if they throw this, you can throw this. Probably a butterfly or a crane, they're throwing that, and you're here, and you're back into your sway. Double palm strike, go into snake and crane. Here, push, keep your sway. Without my left hip, my sway looks like shit. So, you get the gist. You're going to fight someone with snake, and you're using Drunken Master. still need your sway. So your strike is here, your block is there, your block is there, sway. Now, let's say they know jumping master and snake, so they're gonna combo that shit. Where they're gonna drunken master and crane. This is gonna confuse the shit out of you. So you're just gonna keep it basic. First strike they move, crescent, bring back, low kick, for gung fu or a wushu, here. Yeah, you have to do what your body allows you to do. My policy of teaching a martial art is I'm going to make you watch a video for like 3 to 5 minutes. I know I just put it 4 minutes. There's a reason why I'm going to do that. After you watch the video, I'm going to ask you to show me what you saw. And if you're my height and you can do this, boom, boom, I'm going to teach you a certain stuff with that. Because I need to know your limits on how high you can kick. I'm more of a kick specialist than a hand specialist. And yes, before anybody says anything, there is a difference between a kick specialist and a hand specialist. I was always better with my hands when I only did like certain animal styles. The ones that impose grip, like tiger or the eagle, those that impose grip because they're coming and you can grip them and you can manipulate them. But outside of that, I hate that shit. I like my feet. So for wushu, gung fu, wing chun, I don't like this. It's there, looks better from the side, boom, boom. For tai chi, pushing hands, I don't like that shit. I like this, boom, boom. Yeah, I like using my feet. So for from out far enough on frame, a lot of gung fu, wushu, and wing chun low kicks, they're all here. They're not up here, alright? So they're here, and people are like, what? It's like, yeah, it's like a shin kick. It's like, boom. You know, it's also easier to get to if you don't have a lot of range, which is why if you watch the video, I will do either some ninja shit or some karate. I'll probably have a thing cut with certain martial artists that I admire and make you watch it. So I'll be like, all right, let's say I use Samo, not the shit with the furniture. I use Jackie, not the shit with the furniture, but some of their shit, because a lot of their shit is Peking opera, which is also classified as a martial art because in China, when Japan occupied it, Peking opera was their secret way of doing martial arts without anybody ever thinking anything other than it being a dance show. So there's your history lesson for those who don't know, or those who don't do a lot of Chinese film and fiction studies and stuff, which I also did when I was studying to be an actor. A lot of the Peking opera is real martial arts just slowed down into dance. So I would let them watch some of that. And like, all right, show me what you saw carefully so I can teach you from your level that you believe you're on. And there's a reason for that. My style of teaching will be so unorthodox that people will be like, oh, I never thought about that. Because most people don't teach like that. A few months back, a few weeks back, I did a video over here about the pole technique. And I will give you a refresher course before I leave this part today in my next video. But for the most part, the fluidity and the repetitiveness of martial arts is that every move is just been changed up. This for crane, block, straight. For snake or crane, the hand is the difference. For the snake, your hand will have the fang at the bottom. See that thumb? There's your fang. So your strike is like that. Boom. And as a snake, because your hand can't really do this to someone because it looks really fucked up, you turn it if you're going for a grab. So it's a twisting snake. So there's, you see the thumb? That's how it happens. That's where it twists. It starts and then it twists. And your target is the neck, and then your pressure point right there. So you've used twisting snake. So there. Now let's say you don't know snake, so you only know crane. Your crane strike will be here or here. That would mean here, or indentions, because if you're hitting solid chest, it's a good chance you could break your hand, or it's a good chance that they can see it and smack it away, and then you have to use your other hand. And if you don't get to the point, before they get to their point of no return, someone's going down and you're going to sleep. And that's just a fact right there. You're going to get hit. So you're doing the crane. So, you block, block, strike, or block, block, strike. And if you're doing the snake, it's basically the same thing. It's block, block, strike, block, block, strike. Alright? So, learning the shape of your hand. The eagle claw, you have 3 talons at the top. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th is the back claw, because our eagle has 4 talons. So you have 3 at the front and 1 at the back. So when they swoop down to grab the fish, they grab the fish. So if you're going to use eagle claw, it's more for grappling. For someone throws a punch here, and you grapple and you slide. But I left myself wide open to this side, because most people, if they're going to throw a power punch, they're going to throw a right punch. So you're going to not want to be over here. You're going to want to be over here. For traditional kung fu, you want to get to the outside. For karate, you're inside and you block. You see the simple differences, and it's repetitive. If you're doing taekwondo, it's kind of a double-edged sword between karate and kung fu, because taekwondo will teach you, you can get in here and kick at the same time as they block, where karate, you can do that too, but it's block and counter, or block, counter, where kung fu, it's block, break, counter, counter. Those would be the 2 things. It really depends on who's teaching you what. And my style of teaching is, I need to see what your body's limitations is. Because I can't teach you something that you can't use. Someone's throwing a punch and you're doing kung fu, you get on this side. 1 hand here, 1 hand here. So if you catch it like this, you pull and push. If you catch it like this, you still pull and push. A lot of people have better grip this way than they do this way. So you'll have to figure out which grip works best for you. If you don't want to break it, you want to hyperextend it, then you don't want to put your arm here. You want to put it up here at the trapezius muscle, because then you have a little bit more options to go. Pain and compliance works on most people. Now, if you're going against someone who does Thai fighting and they have been literally trained in Thailand and literally taken the 8-hour beating and literally know what the hell they've been doing since they were 6 years old, that's going to be a problem. You really want to break that elbow, because that forearm and that elbow is their most dangerous weapons. Same thing with that knee. So I took martial arts because I was a street fighter who needed an extra F in my arsenal, because I was only 6 years old, and everybody that I've ever fought in my life has always been bigger than me. Period. From 4'10" to 5'3½", everybody I've ever fought has never been my size. They've always been bigger than me, and I've never lost. And the reason is that I had enough in my arsenal to adapt and adjust on the fly. And that's all martial art teachers should tell you. No matter what you're learning, the main thing you need to know is the ability to adapt in the midst of combat stress and battle. And that's one of the things that I can't teach you about your own combat stress. I can only teach you about mine. And combat stress is not something to joke around about. And it does happen. But I can teach you things that you will need to do. And if you practice this, it's more than likely you will never ever have to come back to me, which is the main reason why I want to teach you Kung Fu for free. If I'm going to teach you something, I don't want to take 10 years of your life to make you do this. It's not necessary. Now, if you want to take martial arts on a more realistic level, then you want to go to schools where you're going to pay to play. If you want to learn enough stuff to keep people from hurting you, I can teach you everything you need to know within a year max. What happens when you leave my dojo determines on if you are going to be a great fighter or if you're going to be an exercise nut. Where this is just exercise and this is just exercise. Martial arts has to be a way of life. It can't be, oh, well, I'm going to go to the gym today and I'm going to do 9 rounds of this and that. I'm not going to go to the gym tomorrow. You guys just see my other video on how out of shape I am. So I need to get back into doing cardio stuff. I need to start jumping rope every day or something, because my cardio sucks. So I'm going to start writing that schedule down for next week. And I need to at least jump rope 3 times a week just to get my cardio back up. And I need to start doing push-ups again. But my cardio is really bad, which is why my last video I look like shit. So I'm preparing you now for that, because you're going to need to work out and not just do martial arts. You're just going to have to work out. They all coexist together. You know, doing push-ups, it builds your cardio. Doing jump rope, it builds your cardio. You need cardio, cardio, cardio. As I just demonstrated, my cardio sucks, and I just found that out today. So I need to get my cardio back up. Martial arts repetitive moves, you know, you have your front punch. You have your front punch. I know I'm back on track, don't worry. You throw your front punch, and if you're doing Kung Fu, block, punch. If you're doing Kempo, block, punch. If you're doing karate, block, counter. So you see how that difference a little bit. Why did I do a Kempo? Because Kempo and Taekwondo kind of have the same relative with their punches and kicks. And for Kempo, it also has a little bit of Kung Fu relativity in it because you learn about pressure points and shit. So if you're doing a punch with the block here, and then you're striking, you want to strike in either a spot, like the throat, or if you want to pop and then come in and do a Kempo L, 2 knuckles into here, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. So I recommend when you block it, you just go ahead and you 2 knuckle them right in there. It's a whole lot easier to strike there than it is for you to try to 2 knuckle them in there. Alright? Let's keep the shit real. I've never been able to pull off some of the things that I've been taught because it does not work for me. Doesn't mean it didn't work for the teacher, it just means it didn't work for me. Because when I was taking Kempo and he's like, if I throw a punch, what are you supposed to do? And I said, well, if I'm using karate, I'm going to block and counter and get punched in the face. He said, that's probably true. So what do you do? I said, well, if I use Kung Fu, I'm going to block over here and I'm going to break, or I'm going to block and strike at the same time. He said, exactly. If you're doing Kempo, a block is a strike and a strike is a block. Does that make sense to you? If not, go take a Kempo class. So Kempo, block, strike is the same thing as Kung Fu's block, break, strike. Alright? The difference is with the Kempo, you did 2 moves. With Kung Fu, I did 3. So I blocked and broke, and then I struck. Now, the thing is, again, I say this in damn near every video, you don't have to be a great martial artist, you just got to get in that great contact. If you get in the best contact during the fight, and if you're not the one on the receiving end, and can keep going after you get hit, then you're in great shape. Versus if you get in the good contact, and that person goes down, it's done. You know, it doesn't take much to stop an opponent. It's where you hit that counts. And a lot of martial arts schools do not teach you where to hit. They may teach you how to throw a punch correctly. They may teach you how to throw a kick correctly, but if they don't teach you where your target zone is, you need to go to a different school. So I will tell people, except for children, I'm not going to teach children the target zone because kids tend to be the ones who make the worst mistakes. And you can't undo a mistake. Try to remove it. You really can't undo a mistake. All you can do is say you're sorry and keep it moving. I learned this the hard way when I split my father's gums. It wasn't something intentional, but martial arts is second nature to me, and he came up behind me. It was just like that, only it was like 3 times quicker than what you just saw. So he went down like this, and I never forgave myself for it. You cannot undo an accident. But the fluidity of it happening, I could have back-fisted him, but I did not have the sense of awareness to control my action at the time. My action at the time was, you see hands, boom. It was a whole lot easier for the elbow instead of the back fist. The elbow had a little bit more range versus the back fist, or the back fist. There's more than one type of back fist. For those who don't know, you have a spinning back fist, looks like this. Had I did that, I wouldn't have hit him because I would have saw who it was. When he came up on me, all I see was his hands like right there, and my point of view was, there's somebody about to grab me, wham! And that's what happened. I still have nightmares about that shit every day, because I still, even 20 years later, I have never forgiven myself for that, because I didn't take martial arts to hurt my father, alright, with family. I hold back a lot of my stuff for a reason. Again, shout out to my sensei for Saber Night Lights, Courtney. We had this discussion Friday about my fear of hurting innocent people. Because I have hurt innocent people, I hold back on everything. I know how dangerous I am. I don't have to prove it to anybody. I have to keep myself in check. So, to end this video with the repetitive of martial arts, I want you all, as your assignment tonight, if you're watching Come to Havoc #2, your assignment tonight, it's not like you're going to school tomorrow anyway, to go and Google these following people: Chuck Jeffries, Gary Daniels, Tony Jaa, Samo, Benny, the Jet, Louise, Kurt Perez, all of the WMAC Nationals, as a matter of fact, and watch their stuff. Watch their skills. Watch how many different repetitive kicks you find with Hosan Pak and Kian Nguyen. Kian Nguyen was Tsunami. He does Kung Fu, but you will see some Taekwondo in there. Jason David Frank from the Power Rangers, he does a whole variety of martial arts. Go Google their stuff. Watch how repetitive it is. I can't offhand tell you anybody outside of Mark Dacascos is famous for capoeira, okay? But Mark Dacascos also came from a martial art family. His mom and his dad are both martial artists, and I believe they're both champions. And so if you go Google their stuff and you watch their stuff, if you want to do capoeira, there's a famous guy in the movie with Mark Dacascos, but I can't remember his damn name. So go watch capoeira, watch Only the Strong, take only the fight clips. Just watch all the fight clips. Don't watch the whole movie unless you really want to. Not that the movie's bad, the movie is great, but if you want to learn some capoeira, or at least learn about capoeira, Mark Dacascos is the only person that can send you into that. If you want to watch Taekwondo or Kung Fu in general, I will definitely suggest that you watch Ernie Reyes Jr. because he's a guy that everybody's still sleeping on. He's had the Hollywood fame and fortune, and he's proven himself in the ISK world just like Jason David Frank has. Because given opportunity, everybody who's done martial art movies wants to go and show the world that they know their shit and they're legit. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the only person they have to prove that to is themselves. But as a martial artist myself, I wanted to get into the UFC way back in my 20s, and they didn't even have a flyweight because I couldn't gain weight. I've told you guys this before in videos, and this is why I'm ending this now. A lot of UFC fighters like Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture are old school OGs, and they kept their shit on their feet. Where a lot of guys, because they're in my age group, and we're old school like a motherfucker. You're on the ground, you're pretty much in bad shape. Doesn't mean you've lost, it just means you're in bad shape, and you don't want to be in bad shape. So, you want to have your shit real. But the repetitiveness of martial arts, the repeated kicks, front kick, front kick. It's all in different martial arts. There are different types of front kicks, but they're all the front kicks. Alright? Same thing with every martial art. One or two different martial artists may not have the butterfly kick. I'm pretty sure the butterfly kick originated in Kung Fu, and then I think Taekwondo took it, and then everybody else started using it, including ice skaters. Because ice skaters started making the butterfly kick on the mat, and they was like, where'd they get that kick from? Oh, they saw it in the Kung Fu movie, trust me. They saw it in the Kung Fu movie. And it's a whole lot harder to probably do that shit on ice than it is to do it on the street. I no longer can do the butterfly kick because my left leg is not fully capable of making that whole rotation as y'all see in other videos. But that's due to the hip replacement and due to I don't want to fuck myself up. But to be in a real fight, you're only going to use your basics. You're going to use 4 kicks, if that, and you're going to mostly use punches and grappling. Now the thing about having a ground game, it does not hurt to have it. So if you can take BJJ, take it. I didn't like it. I know it. I can use it. There was no belts involved because I was learning it in the Army. And I'm pretty sure there's probably belts involved when you go to a school. We have one here in Charlottesville. It's a Gracie school. I have not been able to catch them on a day where they're actually open. So that's that. But, every school system is different. And as you get through your school system, and this is the end of the video right here, as you get through the school system, when you get your black belt, you will not teach the skill that you were taught the way it was taught to you. You will find a way that it works for you, and that's what you will teach. And this transfers to every teacher student. I will teach you what you need to know, and when you become a teacher, you will teach someone else roughly the same shit, just with your twist on it. And this is the trick that all martial artists do not tell you. And they don't tell you this shit because, to be honest, anywhere between 10 to 6 years of martial arts training is more than enough if you want to become a professional fighter. But I would recommend that you've had at least 15 years of training, and that includes sparring. Not so much as like forms, like here's Tosan, step, step, block, step, step, block, step, step, block, step, step, block, step, step. That is all I needed to get a yellow belt, and I couldn't do it to save my life. But I finally could do it. He switched in the harte, and the harte was 1, 2, 3, your guard's up, and ice cream scoop, low strike. So I talked about low strike, punch, 2, 3, ice cream scoop, low strike, punch, 2, 3, and somehow or another, this shit's supposed to look like a star, and my shit looked like the retarded star that got hit by a star, and we couldn't fall to earth because we were knocked off course and burned up in the sun. You're going to teach your style differently to everyone else, and when they get good and they pick up other styles, because they're not just going to stay with you, they're going to go to other schools, they're going to explore their resources, which I highly recommend. I will be the first one to preach Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, learn, adapt, improve, and then simply simplify that shit. Because you're only going to be allowed to do so much in the heat of a fight. Most fights last between 3 to 5 minutes, unless you're fighting an ace and you're an ace, and then you get a very good choreographed fight scene. But it'll just be brief. And both of y'all need to have your A games on. You'll have to have your A games on. And I have lost many sparring matches, but I've never lost a real actual fight. So that should tell you sometimes you have to lose so that you can improve. I'm not saying that is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that sometimes shit happens and you need to be able to adapt. But where you must fail is the only battle that you really truly win is the battle from within. Because if you tell yourself you're going to lose, you're going to lose. If this person's reputation follows them everywhere and you hear about it and you're scared of it, you have a good chance of losing. Just straight up and down, you should know that if you believe the hype, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose as soon as you see the person. You're like, oh, I know this guy, man, he's going to fuck me up. The first time you think that, you're probably going to get fucked up. So I would tell you this, if you are sparring with me, 1, I'm going to take it easy on you just because I don't know who you are. 2, unless you do like I've had people do to me so many times before, and you decide that if I'm taking it easy on you, you're going to not pull your punches on me, then we're going to have to talk. Mano y mano, fisticuffs. The end. I'm Jesse Singer. This is Couple Epic number 2. Be seeing you.